Greetings, Marsh here, and welcome to episode 7 of my modded Factorio playthrough. Enjoy. Almost done. I just chopped down some trees, like I said. There's not much else to do. But the reason why this is taking so long, the research part, it's really expensive. And again, it's to make the whole burner setup with AI Industries kind of more substantial, that you can't just instantly skip it. So that's why it was so substantial. But yeah, we've got mining drills now, or electric ones anyway, and they're pretty straightforward. Seems like they'd be expensive, like everything else. Yeah, fairly, at least compared to the standard drills. But no problem, we can do it. Looks like those are all just gonna fill in nicely and get a nice clean look of product on the built. So we need to upgrade this. The easiest way is probably just to tear it all out. Well, here's a nice thing. Lerp. Now we don't have to deal with coal anymore. At least not for this part. Oops. Okay, let's make some drills. I'm not sure how many. Now, as far as... And this is actually an interesting thing to mention. You see how mining power of the electric drill is 1.75, but the burner is actually 2.5. Now, the difference is in speed, 0.35 compared to 0.5. So actually, the burner drills still have a use. So if you can't recycle them, or your mod setup doesn't allow you to turn them into electric drills, maybe hold on to a few, because you'll need them for mining tin and lead for your next circuits. So they're not completely worthless. Let's see how to set these drills up. Man, I hate waiting around for all this handcrafting. But not really in a setup to deal with it yet. I think almost have enough output, but not quite yet. I don't want to have all the resources sitting in boxes, and I think it's too early to have a bunch of belts going all over the place. Because it's not going to be anything close to final or even temporary. It's just going to get torn down again. So I'd rather not. We're going to wait until I think we have a basic bus, or at least we're thinking about building the basic bus before we start automating production of all these machines. So let's see, I'll put it here. I'll try to think of how the square would be. Sometimes when you use Prospector to dig for deeper ore, sometimes the ore patches change shape, if I recall, but most of the time they stay pretty close to where they are. And I like to space these. I don't like to put them right next to each other. I like to space them out the maximum amount, just so, you know, using the least amount of machines to mine the largest area. And if it comes down where we need more output, you know, I can always slam them closer together if necessary. But each machine has a drain. I guess it doesn't show it there. Does it show it up here? Usually they do. Or maybe electric drills don't have drain. Pretty sure inserters do. Yeah, see how it says 400 watts? That's the amount of electricity it always consumes, even when it's not moving. So you're wasting electricity by having extra electric machines that aren't required. But I'll do 9 of these. 9 sounds good. Let's see, space them again to the maximum extent. Oh, there's an ore in the ground. Oh, there's one there too. Okay. Oops, wrong spot. Up here and in there. Where to put the poles? Since that one reaches, I guess I'll do that one, that one, there. So I need to go a little further. Is that right? And I think it's that one. Yes, but we need another pole. Alright, is that good enough? Sure seems like it. Cool. Seems like it's just barely enough, though. Whatever. It's all temporary. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. So see, it's definitely producing more electricity. Yeah, that's a ton compared. But I think we're going to end up needing 2 or 3 of these before we switch over to steam generation. But yep, all that's filled up and quieted down. Speaking of, before I take care of that, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. I did talk about saving a few burner machines, so I'll make an electric one too, just to show you something. Show you how it won't, unless it's something's changed and I'll look like an idiot, but I'm pretty sure if I try to put this electric one down, it won't let me. Because it'll be, yep, can't do it. It's because the mining hardness is 1.75, and see, that's 1.75, so it's not higher, so it can't work. So you have to use burners. For now, I'm not planning on using this for anything. Oops, wrong one. But I would like to store it because we will need it, and it'll be annoying to not have any reserves to start with. So I'll take care of that real quick. And I think we're at the point where we can at least move coal. Did I not make 2 of those or 4 of those? Oops. Oh, it's because I made the electric drill. Yeah, that's fine, because it took one. Oop, there we go. Okay, let's put this one right there, right there. Yeah, it's not very much. Oh well. Don't need a ton, we just need some to be on hand when the time comes. Yeah, that's another project here, is to get a nice line of coal covering everything so we can finally stop manually feeding everything with fuel. I'm at that magic 10 stack of bricks. It's about the maximum you want. So, I mean, you definitely can have construction projects that take more than 10 bricks, or 10 stacks of bricks, 1,000. But for now, I'm gonna leave it. I'll just let that fill up. Oh, I did not put a intermediate box in here. Let's do that. And now you see the absolute advantage to having these things. Because that way I can just decide, oh, I don't want bricks anymore. But the machine will keep pumping out the stones so the assembly line doesn't get clogged. Do we still need that there? It looks like it. Yeah. Alright, let's make that 1 stack. Let that fill up all the way. Alright. I'll put that in there. Okay. Little problem solved. Now we need to clear all of this up. I believe we're going to end up needing like every single one of these ore patches covered to have the output necessary for copper because it's so slow. For now, I think I'll just space them out the way I did before, and then if it's a problem, it won't be too difficult to move the miners around to increase output. Also, depending on research options, we can just research the Mark II miners, and those are much, much faster. Because the main problem here is mining hardness, I believe, and mining time. So just a little bit slight increase in power of the miners will make a huge difference. But for now, I'll just do it the minimum way. Swing this around here. Actually, no. Let's do it like this. Yeah. Wait, yes, we can do it. There we go. There we go, so it's balanced. Might as well hook these up to power. Oops. How are we doing for electricity? Yeah, getting close. Need one more machine. Yeah, just at the top. Yep, we're in the yellow now. Too much output. I'm gonna make another one of these. I was wondering if there's some special way I should do it, but I don't think so. It's fairly low priority. Yeah, you can see with all these machines going that it's nowhere close. Nowhere close to maxing this out. But we'll give it a shot, see if it's enough. If I recall, it doesn't take very long before you start to run into copper overload, where you just have way too much copper. I'm gonna get some more fuel. Alright, let's put this one... Actually... yeah. Let's put it right here for now. Box in the center. We'll use some burner inserters. This is one of the uses of burner inserters past the point where you have electricity. And the reason why you use them is because they're feeding... Oops, put them the wrong way. They're producing your electricity. And in the event that you run out, your inserters will keep being able to feed fuel in. Otherwise, if you ran out of electricity and they were electric, they would just stop, and then you'd have to go down there and put it in yourself. So That's looking good. Okay, yeah, I believe the next convenience factor is to automate coal. And to do that, at least to make it a lot easier, we'll need logistics so we can get the splitter. And splitter requires circuit boards. Let's research that and it'll happen in 10 seconds. See how quickly it's going. We need to produce some electronics. Intermediate, where did they put them? Here, yes. I thought there was some other place they went. Oh well, it's been a while since I've played. Alright, let's see. It's pretty straightforward, It's best to automate the production of things that are difficult to produce in the beginning. That'll save us a lot of handcrafting if at least I can have things like circuit boards. But I know I just researched that, but how much would it take for automation? Oh, quite a bit. 'Cause I don't want to go through the effort of making this thing that's just going to immediately be replaced by electric. But, oops. Well, maybe this will be done by the time I've got all the coal set up here. It's going to take quite a while to produce. And we can make circuit boards by hand. You see a splitter. It's not the end of the world. It's not a super long craft, but it gets annoying after a while. But it's good enough. Okay. Let's zoom out a little bit so we can kind of plan this. Well, let's replace all this with electric. I think 4 would be plenty. How to do this? Let's see, right here. Right there. Alright, we're going to need quite a few poles to get power down here. Right there, right there. Let's see, where's the closest power pole to here? Yeah, probably up here. I don't know if that was the faster way, maybe I should have just went over. Okay. Yes. Yes. One lower, probably. Yeah. Do that. There we go. I should probably research lights too to make it a little easier to see here at night. I'll do that next. Unless I forget. I'll do something else. Alright. Let's try to make this as square as possible. So. And we're out. I'm gonna need lots for all these transport belts. Chop these trees down. Alright. Up, 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 up. Oh, there's that one. Alright. Need a splitter. We'll make a couple. Alright. Automation is complete. Now we can make assembling machines. Looks like we've still got a lot of this on hand here. Alright, I'll keep moving. instead of waiting on that spot for all that to complete. So let's see, it would work well to go this way. Up, up, up. Probably down from here. Yeah, something like that. Although I think I'm gonna have to do something over there to make it work right. Alright. Splitter. Then splitter. Make a couple more. Get rid of these. Let's see how to do this. I put one here. I do have a lot of extra left over now, so I think I'll just put it in here. Okay, so for this setup to work, the coal has to be on the inside. So, like this. And then like that. There we go. That should be everything. Might take a while, but eventually this is all going to fill up with coal. The reason it takes forever is just because every splitter cuts the amount that goes past it by half, so it's going to take a long time for the coal to get back here. It should be able to. I might have to change it around if it doesn't, but I suspect it'll be just fine. So I'm not worried. Might as well put all the coal in here. Seems like it's working alright. Pretty good, pretty good. Alright, so we researched automation. So we can replace all of these machines, the non-burner versions. So, see, they're pretty expensive. We'll make 2, and then drop them in place to automatically replace the one that's there. I think they're substantially faster too, if I recall. Nope, same speed. One and 2. I don't think there's really any advantage to using burner assemblers, so no reason to hold on to any extras. It looks like we're out there. 1, 2, 1. I just did all that, but it's not necessary. Alright. What else? I said I would do lights real quick. Those are very quick to do. Yeah. I would recommend against just blindly researching science just because you can. It's better to do it one thing at a time as you need them, because if you just do things at the maximum speed your factory will allow, it's very easy to get inundated in all this technology that you may not understand, especially if you're new with it. So it's a lot easier to keep track of what you should work on next, just based on whatever science you're currently working on. I find it much easier, so I'd recommend it. It also, maximizes the amount of resources you'll have available. So those also require circuit boards, but in fairly small amounts. So that's all of them. How are we doing with electricity? Pretty good. It's all those miners that's using it all. I think we're actually starting to run out. Or maybe it's been a while since I picked up. Oh yeah, it has. All the machines got full. That's why. Okay. Looks like that one ran out already. I'll leave it until there's a production shortage. Oh, I forgot one other one. The miners up here. So let's take care of that. Yeah, I can't wait to automate some of this. The manufacturing, the handcrafting of all these parts is it gets old pretty quick. All right, right there, and where do we put it? I'll just go straight across. Looks good, looks good. This is a good place to stop, so I will see you at the next episode.